Sorry, everyone. The stream has had some issues, but I believe we're past that now.
Okay.
Zlider's ready.
Zlider's ready. Mac is ready. We're good.
Okay. Sorry, everyone, for the issues. We should
Many
be good to
issues
go.
today. What a day.
Yeah.
I think we're good. Yeah, your stream's up. We're good.
Yeah.
Zlider has a massive fan club apparently in
Yeah.
Twitch chat.
From I guess he's it's bigger than his cock apparently. Well, how about that? That doesn't take. That's not saying much, Troy. It's not
Oh my
saying
God.
much. Come on, Zlider's talk. Troy, that's why he's a virgin. Gamer Richie has verified this. He's close enough there, even though he's in London and all. You know,
London, Scotland, they're pretty close. Closer than we are.
it's still a small island. You know, set of islands.
Yeah.
They word travels fast. All right, these guys said they're ready. Oh.
I don't think Mac knew he was host. Oh my God. Dave, you're host now.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're good.
Mamma mia. Waff. Waff, as Green Ultralisk would say. Or I would say too, because I say it now.
Okay, so game 2 is on Everdream. Dave, you're first.
Spawning in the upper right corner of the map, representing Team Legion, we have MacDWest, the chillest Zerg around.
And spawning in the bottom left corner of Everdream, it is the blue Zerg. It is Zlider. It's a ZVZ this game.
Oh, look at this. 14,
Look
and
at
its pool goes down. Zlider does not do that.
Interesting. He might be going
Oh, look at this.
Mag.
It's the build.
Mag. Actually, I knew you were going to do this. Why am I surprised? It had to come out at one point this game. So, Zlider opting for a hatch first. Might be a little bit of a costly mistake here as the spawning pool is about to finish for Mac.
Now, one thing I'll say is Zlider had a change in coach. His coach, Colin, aka Flicker Wisp, aka Echo, had the bail, and he has Benjadeath, a former GM Zerg, as his coach. But Gesbet is quite the coach for MacD so far. We've seen some improvement and help for play. We have 6 Zerglings coming out from, and more on the way from MacDWest. Well, the pool is just in completion from Zlider.
God, it's not even close. It's only about
Link speed is going down, and then there's more. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be able to finish in time.
So,
well, that is if the Lings decide to run across the map. You have to go now, man, before the pool finishes. But it finishes.
well, at the same time, though behind on bases, he does have a Baneling nest going down, and MacD also has his speed turning away. Well, Zlider does not have that yet.
Yeah. They're gonna just start ripping into the drones along with the only 3 Zerglings of Zlider here.
The drone goes down. More Lings, the Ling Brawl.
No, they come from the other side, but the nice concave here from Mac is just going to be able to take it 2 drones down so far. Okay.
And he's running those lings away to make banelings momentarily.
Yeah. Oh, he's just going to continue the onslaught, though. The banelings are going to morph in off to the side here once they come. Speed finishing for Mac here in about 6 seconds.
Oh, a queen goes down.
Big. That's big. 12 lings are in production for Zlider. He's going to go off. Mac's going to go off in the corner and probably more banelings. Yep, here we go. 4 in production already, along with 4 more lings from the other side of the map.
And just a perpetual ling flood. Another inject going down. Well, that's a pretty big army from Zlider, though, after with the larva advantage. The downside, let's see how his splits can be. This is going to be a micro battle as it is.
Oh, wait a minute. If these banelings get good hits, it's going to be over. They're going to go in. Oh, yeah. Those are just massive bane hits right there. Metabolic boost does complete here. 4 more Zergling banelings are in the tab, as the baneling nest for Zlider is almost complete here. But the drones are going to elect to fight the Zerglings as more banelings morphing. Overlord getting shot at by this queen. And yeah, just amazing baneling hits. If they hit all these drones, don't
oh,
like
look at that!
14
drones are out of the picture.
That was just unfortunate right there.
Zlider does have a baneling nest of his own, but that's GG. The losses were too heavy. Zlider, your virginity really has shown in that game. I just want to.
He went for an early hatch, a normal build, dude. That's normal. What are you talking about? Am I the only one who plays macro?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean early hatch. I just said he took a hatch. You did.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought you were talking about in the chat.
What's that?
Zlider's fan club.
Yeah, they have a big fan club.
Zlider is master. Zlider is not a master of StarCraft 2 yet. He talks a big talk, but I'll probably push up the Diamond 1 before I do. But, oof. I gotta break Zlider's balls. It's just too fun. He's a good guy, though. I like Zlider. Oh, no.
Yeah, we do see the supply difference, too, and it's too big in that game.
Yeah, I should have pulled up more.
You're good.
Zlider's getting pumped, unsub. No. Come on, guys. Zlider asked me to break his balls. So, yeah, he actually did ask me. He wanted me to pick on his supply blocks and stuff like that, but we're just taking it. It's a Zlider roast, folks. Come on. Give Troy a Zen mod.
Oh, no.
Zlider is show in low APM. Yeah, he's going to spam like 9 mil. I'm going to actually pull up. One thing I didn't do is I actually put the...
Yeah, put the APM on the top if we're going to fight about it. Let's do this. Dave, it looks like
Ready?
your host. When you're ref, they can see you typing.
Oh, that...
Dave.
No, that happened because of the stream delay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I was typing to, MacD laying down the law, Tommy said, oh. Oh, that's 2 minutes ago. Sorry, guys, we're on a stream delay. Spawning in the upper left. Again, we have MacDWest, whose race will not change because he's selected Zerg. MacD.
Spawning in the bottom right corner, playing as the blue Terran now, it is Zlider.
Zlider's got Terran?
Yeah, he went Protoss, Zerg, now Terran. I don't know what's next. Probably, maybe go back to Protoss. We'll see, though. Looks like Mac's gonna go for the 17 drone to 17. Probably drop the hatchery move for this game.
And no proxy racks from Zlider?
No, not yet at least.
No, it's standard
hatchery
opener.
about to go down.
Both got a standard opener right now thus far.
Gas going down. He might go. Yeah, he's probably gonna go for some Reaper harass here in a little bit. Pick a drone maybe. Yep. So hatch gas pool is the chosen opener for Mac here. Pretty, actually very standard. Barracks just about to finish. He does have 50 gas, so that Reaper's probably gonna hop into production immediately. Yep, there it is. And it looks like the command center is going to go down here for his Zlider in just a few minutes, just a few seconds, as soon as he gets 400 minerals.
And there's this command. Look at Zlider,
Cool.
always boasting his APM. Look at that.
Oh,
He's spamming his APM. What an APM spanner. He's playing
only
Terran and
400.
he's spamming it. I'm gonna look at his camera quick because we gotta see what's he actually doing for that.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Wow. Zlider, come on. It's exactly what he asked to do.
Reaper going across the map now as the hatchery at the natural finishes. 2 queens and 4 lings are on the way. The lings are going to get out in time. Well, that Reaper stopped mid, but just about a few hundred feet outside the Zerg base. Maybe he's having second thoughts. Very interesting.
No, I think, yeah. That was a random stop, but maybe he was looking for a push. Yeah. And
interesting. So he's going to let the lings get damage on the Reaper as the queens are going to pop in the main and the natural right now. Metabolic boost had just started a few seconds ago, and the Reaper's going to jump back down as a third hatchery is taken.
oof, the lings get a little damage from the old charge Reno.
Just continuing to drone. 2 more lings are going to be popped out though. The Reaper's going back home as the Overlord sits on the pervert pillar.
And Zlider opted to go for 2-1-1. So we are seeing bio play here.
Interesting. Yeah. Might have a Doom Dropper or 2, maybe in the future. Stim pack being researched right now. More queens coming out. That one of those queens is going to be walking to the third, or spreading creep. Metabolic boost finishing here in about 12 seconds. As 10 more lings are in production, along with the Roach Warren metabolic boost, and he might run the lings across the map after. So there's only a few Marines in the main for defense right now.
The Reaper's still been alive, catching some vision.
Reaper's going to just shoot the hatchery. And the lings come and get him. Nice round.
Rip Reaper.
He was a good boy. He's no longer with us. Siege tank coming in right now. Reactor on the starport. Going to start producing some medevacs, I would think, here. Looks like it's going to be a marine tank push as a bunker goes down at the natural. But
and we have a little bit of ling action coming in, but that's a lot of Marines.
10 more are flooding behind this, though. It's quite interesting. 2 Ravagers morphing, too. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's just the Roach Ravager push right now. He's just going to wait for the Roaches to get across the map. Ravagers sitting there, not doing much right now. We need to move those. Interesting.
The timing could be interesting. I don't know if... Yep, there's a Doom drop coming at the same time. Wouldn't this be something? Wouldn't this be something?
As soon as he
Wouldn't this be something?
Forces, is he just going to continue to go? He is. Okay, Siege Tank trying to knock away at the forces though, but now the lings are surrounding it. Finally the medevacs are forced to return here. They're going to drop the Marines out. I'm not sure if that was the right place to drop them though, as some lings just start tearing through them.
And MacDWest comes in with a very forcible hit. Mineral lines rip.
34 more lings in production here. And looks like the command center is going to go down, or the orbital command.
Nope, he's going to engage and try to rip this army to shreds.
I mean,
because that's a scary...
He's stutter stepping the Marines. Is it enough, though? The lings are going to get picked, but there are just so many more. And the Ravager's just sitting in the back here. Dave, if you want to move the camera down a little bit.
Flank him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is GG.
Yeah. Geez,
Very well played.
Mac's now up 2-1, right?
Yep.
I see. Yeah, the army graph there for Mac at the end just skyrocketed about the 2.5 minute mark.
All right. Let's run to game 3.
That's game 4. That was game 3.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was game... Whatever.
Close enough.
I don't get paid enough. I don't pay enough for this, I should say.
You don't pay yourself enough for this?
Or I don't pay enough for this. I don't think I donated to Wu-Tang Cup, but... Christ, I donate to enough Legion events as it is. I probably donated at one point or another, so I don't know. But...
They know now that I'm a stickler for Game Heart.
All right.
Twitch chat is.
Oh yeah, you should use it. Well, these guys are less virgins, but MacD actually caught on too. Good job, Mac. Mac Daddy.
I wonder if Zlider gets Protoss, we might see a. He needs. It seems like he might need Protoss 2 games in a row.
I got a question to Zlider's fans. How the hell does Zlider have a fan club? Oof.
Yeah. Honestly.
All right, let's see if these guys are ready. All the BM.
Imagine flaming someone for having friends.
Imagine thinking we're a fan club, Kappa. Oof. We hate that geezer. Oof. The ripping out, the roast of Zlider.
I think we're all set. For what could be the final game.
Z-Dog, you ready?
Z-Dog, I see.
Imagine thinking we're no his pal is you big fat wank. You fat wank.
Oh no. Oh, Twitch chat, why?
Yeah, Zlider doesn't need the subs. Give us subs. He's part of our damn clan anyway, or so he says. Demote Zlider.
Demote.
It's too bad I don't know anybody who could do that. Oh, wait.
Well, jumping into game 4,
we're held hostage. Empire. All right, let's do it differently. You introduce Z-Dog.
Spawning in the top right corner of Eternal Empire for what could be match point here for Mac. It is the blue Protoss Zlider. He did get Protoss.
And representing the Zerg race exclusively. He's not a traitor. He's not Scottish. But he is kind of Asian. It's MacDWest.
What? I see. Okay. So we're going to have another FFE here. I'm pretty sure we might be transitioning into another one of those late games from at least the very early starts we see from both these players. Unless, Mac just goes for a Bane Bust. Always possible.
I have a feeling we're going to see some cheese.
Maybe.
Unsub. Troy, you watched your mouth there, son. Sonny boy.
So gas is going to go down as the natural is about a quarter of the way done. Spawning pool goes down as well as the gateway is just about to finish. Cybercore will probably be, yep, here goes the probe putting down the Cybercore in the FFE wall.
All right. Z-Dog. You got it. So we do have
This is going down.
And we have a probe scouting for a third.
It's smart in considering that we've seen Mac take a third every game this series.
Yeah, Zlider had the first game, if you remember, when he was Protoss. So this Zlider's Protoss build's pretty good with the DTR con.
Yeah.
You got to remember, so this could be quite interesting. Yeah. I wonder if MacDWest is going to do a roach timing attack, which could shut that down possibly.
It's very possible. The good
Depending
thing
on
about
the
Eternal Empire is the destructible rocks to help the wall.
So let's see. We got Ling speed. And what's Zlider doing? He's gonna probably do the same build, I have a feeling.
Yeah. Currently just droning on like a good Zerg player.
I want to see what he's doing quick happen, because this looks like droning, but
yeah. Oh, shield battery on the way for the Protoss.
yeah, I think he's setting up for early aggression from our Zerg player. Zlider, nice choice. Just to be safe, but the only downside is the placement of the pylon. Because Lynx can concave the pylon if you look at that wall. What a wall!
The Zealot, though.
Zlider, who taught you how to make walls? Dave Testa? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think you did. It does look like you.
That's like a Dave's had a few beers and then said, oh, shit.
That's, it's broken wall.
Yeah.
Well, metabolic boost finishing here in 10 seconds, but Twilight Council and an early Robo coming down here. He's ready for the aggression.
Oh, hang on, I just had a phone. President Trump? Oh, you taught Zlider how to make his wall?
Oh. I see.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah, that's why it's not a real wall. Dave, it wasn't you after all.
Huh. And
first time for everything.
The Robo goes down. We don't see... Oh, there's a Dark Shrine at 4 minutes.
Yes. 4-minute Dark Shrine. Yeah, more roaches coming down, layer being morphed. The depth's going to shade into the third base and a few drones.
And he's going to go pick off a few drones, which is...
I was concerned there he wasn't going to. Does go back out.
The layer is completing.
Shade out, man. Run. Just run. The Lings are... Yeah, okay.
Oh, the Rip Adept.
Well, 2 drones go down for that. Not completely worthless. Not good, though. No, 2 drones and 1 Ling. My mistake.
But...
War Prism, yeah, I think he's just going to go for the same thing he did in the first game, if we remember.
Mind you, there's Chrono Boost.
That is
MacD
true.
is still ahead on workers. We have charge. The Dark Shrine's almost in completion. The layers.
Charged before 10 minutes now. Amazing.
We already have Overseers. So he's decided to skip the
ready.
spores. He's got like, no, I'm getting Overseers. The hell with this. Look at this.
Man.
Look at this droning. We're not seeing.
It's really strong.
We have a smaller army size for our Zerg player at this point, but yet his drone count is amazing. Zlider dropping his third. Here he had dropped his third.
There's a Warp Prism going across the map.
Oh yeah, that's a DTE drop.
Oh boy.
However, even without the spore, he does have Overseers, but they're just kind of chilling there in his nat. There's the DTs. 4 DTs going in to try to snipe a base. They could actually do a lot of damage right here because the Overseers...
He's on the wrong base. Oh boy, they're gonna slice the drones. No, they're just going after the hatchery, actually.
They're going straight after the hatch. But...
Yeah. Overseer finally makes his way over.
And
they're... The hatch.
And that was... 500 minerals and 500 gas for a lot of damage and maybe a couple drones lost.
Yeah. No, I don't think any drones went down, actually.
Oh. He did some damage on the queen, and he did some damage on the hatch, and it's been transfused.
Yep.
So our Protoss player going up with the same army composition. He's going for his immortals, his adepts, and charge lots.
Yeah. Roach is being produced in mass now, as Roach speed finishing here in about 12 seconds. Some Ravagers being morphed. And it looks like we're going to be seeing a very similar scenario to Game 1. Mac, he needs to do something differently, though, because that did not work, if we remember.
I think he needs to rely on numbers because his upgrades are behind. There's 1 Evo.
Well, if Zlider goes Archons and Immortals, he needs to throw in a few Hydralisks and Banes even.
I would say Hydras would be a good...
Hydraling Bane would be a good transition out of this, but I'm not sure if he's going to do it. He seems very dead set in his ways of Roach.
Roach Ravager is good, but adding to the comp would be good just because of Archons.
Yeah.
Because Archons are shit. Look at that oversaturation of the gas from MacD. Oof. Feels bad, man.
It looks like he's gonna go for a snipe on the third base. If he
Zlider
knows
not
that's there, he
pulling
might just
stuff.
be moving in that way.
Yep. His army
MacDWest
supply
really
is a very good size. And he's dropped his fourth. His fourth is completed. Is he going to take Zlider's third? I think this push could be...
I think this could end it right here.
But I don't know if it's trying to end it, or is he going to try to take the third.
The entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
He can push through.
Yeah, he has plenty of Ravagers.
It's too much. This is just...
That's a lot of Ravagers, so...
The shield battery doesn't matter at this point. It's just one shield battery.
And the token pylon, target the token pylon. For the... Oh, he doesn't even need to. Look at him like...
Kill a gateway, man. There we go.
Yeah, they just destroyed...
It's over.
That was flexing right there. He just showed him absolutely how much damage he has by shredding that gateway with all of his roaches and Ravagers.
This is absolutely disastrous.
He just skipped the third. He's like, you know what? I'm going to take out your Gnat.
Well, I mean, 3 Immortals and some Archons with 1 Zealot and a Warp Prism are going to try to fight from the high ground. 1 Ravager's going to wander up on his own and get killed. Okay, now they're all stacking like that. Nice dodge.
Oh, he takes down the Warp Prism. There's no Warp Prism micro potential because it's gone.
It's a surround. It's over. This game is over at this point. Charged Zealots are not going to be able to fight this massive Roach and Ravager. It is just over. GG's.
GG. So MacD's won 3. It's best of 5.
Yeah, 3-1. Another 3-1 victory. Same as last night.
Well played, guys. Well played. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This wraps up the Wu-Tang Cup semifinals, Wu-Tang Cup 2. It looks like MacDWest is moving in to play budget for the Wu-Tang Cup finals. Apologies, I don't have the splash screen. So, Wu-Tang Cup, a Team Legion sponsored event with some other folks. Thank you everybody for contributing, and our man Iron. We'd like to thank everybody. We'll certainly have another Wu-Tang coming up after, but I am not sure yet of the date.
Woo! How you like them apples, boys?
MacD wanted to come in and flex right here. I thought that was very well played.
You see that? We're going to the finals,
Greg.
baby. I got the best sensei in this whole tournament.
Yeah.
Nah, you played like a god there. That was good.
That was
You
quite good.
didn't really practice that build, that last one, so I was like, oh god.
Hey, Zlider played very well, though.
He definitely did.
He played very well.
Thank you, Zlider, for the games.
Good games from everybody. Zlider, do you want to come in and comment while you're in too? Are you gonna be licking those wounds? Yeah, he's licking those wounds. He just left the party, but oof, feels bad, man.
God.
Wow. All right, it looks like we got MacDWest versus Budget to conclude Wu-Tang Cup. Let me rephrase that. Legion Cup coming up in the near future after Wu-Tang Cup. Is it Iron in the channel?
I am.
So, what'd you think about that game, Iron? That series?
That was intense.
Another 3-1 final, though.
That was.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, no offense, Zlider. Maybe we'd be rooting for you a little more if you sported our clan tags, you virgin. Come on.
God.
If there's anyone we can't be calling a virgin, though, it's Zlider.
Well, it's true.
That man played his heart out.
No, Zlider played really well. I was actually quite impressed with what he's been working on with his Protoss. I can tell he's been working with Colin. That was...
Those Dave Testas, man.
Yeah, he actually did it. He actually did a solid build. I'd like to work with you a bit too, Zlider, because I'm definitely liking where you're going with your stuff.
Teach him how to make a better wall.
Yeah, and earlier DTs, but I usually do that too. But it's different. We have similar strat there. Anyway, I'm gonna go rate a channel, boys. Anything anybody want to add?
I think I'm good.
Prime is blaming Zlider for his. Yeah, he's not blaming Zlider for the games, but his horrible coaches. So Benja.
Which one? Oh, Zlider's in the other room if we want to bring him in.
Yeah, here, I'll move him.
Hello. Are we
Welcome in,
suppressed?
Zlider. Let me give him officer for temporary reasons.
Yeah.
And move him in, out. All right, Zlider, you can talk.
Hello.
Well played, Zlider.
Zlider, you had some good shit going on in those games. Unfortunately, you lost. I had to roast the hell out of you this one because that's what you asked for.
I mean, that's fine. I was getting told I didn't have Colin, so me and Colin worked on some stuff, so I knew what I was doing.
But
And
if
then
you had
AK
if you had Zerg more, Benja, you would have been
Your Protoss seemed
definitely
pretty
way
good though.
a better
I mean,
coast. Yeah, you had that
I
build
knew.
down
better
solid.
than your Terran though. I feel like.
Yeah, I got 10 and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I got 10. And then Ben tells me to pull out some build that I've never done in my entire life. And he's like, it's good, bro, trust me, it's good. So then I go do that build. Then the second I move out, I've got 400 lines flying at my base. And I'm like, I can't be bothered.
Now I did point out that you did even show your APM spamming on your Terran.
All 400 of it.
I was like, what?
Exactly.
I was like, wow, nothing's happening. Let's go to his camera to see what's happening. We're like,
1 2 1 2 1.
so it was cool. But nah, man, even that, you did a good 2-on-1. It just was unfortunate the timing we were going to, push out for a doom drop, but oof. But you played really well, man.
I've never done that build in my entire life.
Now,
Okay, man.
That was a first timer, 2-1-1.
now, I have to say this too. For Gamer Richie's sake, I had to call you a virgin multiple times in the stream, but
Yeah,
we
no,
wanted to
Gamer
set the
Richie
record
is
straight.
quite a gimp.
So what?
Yeah, he's basically a virgin himself, though. So
Yeah, he's a gimp. He just he sees your boy, chilling live streaming, and then he'll just jump in and then just pull some absolute piss out his arsehole. He'll
Oh.
see a mistake, and instead of helping me, he'll just laugh until I realise what I've done wrong.
Just laugh. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
He was sitting giggling like a kid because I had 2 in gas when I was trying to get my Reaper out, and I was wondering why the timing was wrong. He just giggled like a kid for 30 seconds till my Reaper would pop.
Oof.
Oh, Richie.
Well, anyway, Zlider, thank you for playing. Good job for
Thank you very
progressing to
much.
the semifinals, man. I was a fan of your Protoss play.
Maybe declare your race earlier next time.
Yeah, maybe I should play my main race instead of playing random.
Yeah.
I got 10. I knew that was a throwaway game.
If you
I'll
work
just
on,
proxy barracks at that point.
if you're
I was
practicing,
gonna do that, but then I was like, nah, I couldn't do that. Like, that's just scummy.
I mean,
I did 14 pool, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
think
so annoyed.
everything was
I
out the
saw
window.
And it
I
just
watched
worked
one of
out you
your
were
replays,
Zerg.
So I saw one of your replays, and I was like, oh, this guy just pushes so hyper aggressive. Saw your Zerglings, and I was like, right, I'm gonna make a spine in the main, and then my coach is like, no, don't put the spine out, bro, don't do it. So I'm like, okay, I'll trust you, I'll not do it. And then I don't put the spine out, and then I see 20 Morlings come flying, and I was like,
So I should put the spine out, right?
yeah. And then he was like, no, make 2 queens, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
and
There you go.
Mr. Troy says the commentator is a virgin.
I think he's talking about you, Dave.
Oh, let me just say, I probably got laid before you were a dirty thought in your daddy's mind. And on top of that,
My
I
gosh.
have more games than probably 4 grandmasters put together, and I'm still bad at StarCraft.
I don't think that's something you want to tell them.
Mm-hmm.